So we are back after a brief hiatus where I wasn't able to really do videos and that. But I am back now, and what better way to be back than to do a Golem March video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be seeing what is the maximum damage that I can now output against the Golem. So we're not going to be comparing it against anybody else, we're just going to see how well my March does and how many points we can actually achieve from today's Golem March. Let's go have a look. Hey guys, Mountain here, bringing you another Golem video. In today's video, we're going to see just how well my setup, my march formations can do against the Golem. We've got everything basically pre-set up, and that's how I wanted to show you what it is that I have set up beforehand, so that you know exactly what it is that I do, as well as the breakdown of the troops themselves, what do I utilize. And then we shall do our 10 marches against the Golem and see how well they do or do not do. Right, so first things first, let me just go over here and show you. So if I go through to my appearance and accolades, you can see there I've got my 4 labyrinth accolades already still running. I still got 15 hours on each, so I'm good over there. City buffs wise, I have my attack and my march capacity boosted, so we're pretty much good there. On the tombs side of things, my tombs have been set up for the bowmen. I only have 12 tombs, so 10 of which are straight into the arrows of vengeance, and then 2 into the drums of war, which I'm going to reset now quickly and put into the 1,000 arrows. So let's just do that. I do need to get a little bit more gold quickly. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just chuck that in there. Alright, let's go back here to these, and we're going to say reset. And we're going to start off with the 10 arrows of vengeance. I am experiencing a little bit of lag this morning for some reason on the game. Level 8, level 9, there we go, and level 10. Okay, and the reason why we're going to put into our T9s is because we are using more T9s than we are using T10s, and we want to get as much damage as we possibly can. So we're going to put those extra 2 in there. So that is our war tombs ready to go. The only thing I haven't actually done yet is my colossal march talent, but that we will do at the absolute last minute. My march currently, march number 4, is set up this way. We've got 26,000 T10 cavalry, 105,000 T10 bowmen, 118,000 T9 bowmen. We've got 26,000 T8 cavalry. Now the reason why we haven't done T9 cavalry, we've rather gone with T8, because T8 does more damage to infantry. We've got 26,000 T8 bowmen, and then another 26,000 T7 bowmen. So we have a colossal, we have a crit march with 2 cav and 4 bowmen, so that's ready to go. We're using Dindrain and Brutus, both at full level 60, both at 1 star, and we have our dragon obviously currently on the march. Right, we have teleported to the correct place. Let's go have a quick look. No, that's not actually what we want to do. We want to go and have a look where we've teleported to. Right, so we have set ourselves just on the corner here, because this little bit of forest does slow us down just right, that our marchers have enough time for us to switch out heroes. So if we go here to the Golem, for example, and we say attack, so we can just see where the Golem is. As I say, I'm experiencing a bit of lag. Hopefully it's not so bad that it doesn't allow me to switch over heroes and that, but yes, let's have a look. So there we go. It is going to take 30 seconds per march to get there. Now, I used to do Rainbow March, but I recently got my crit up to the full maximum 40%. So we're going to see just how well that does for us. Between the crit 40% and Brutus's ability, I'm expecting quite a bit of fluctuation in the points, but we'll see how that goes. The other thing we've got ready to go, we have our correct equipment set up, and we have our Crown of Command on, and we will in between switch over through to the Dragon Blade to get the extra 15% to the attack value. Right, so that's about it, guys. Oh, and the other thing, sorry, yes, is heroes. We currently have Sir Gawain appointed, and once we've launched the march, we will switch over to Maddox so that we can get the additional boosts from Maddox. It makes a very big difference. Alright, so that's that. We're going to get started now with our first march. Wait. Before we do that, this is where we've got to try and get a little bit clever and save ourselves just a little bit more time. If we go back to our march after setting our Colossal March, we activate that. Now we can come back here, go back to march number 4, and you can see the difference. We can actually immediately put that difference in. So we're going to chuck those straight into the T9 Bowman, and we're going to save it there. There we go. Right, now we get to attack the golem. By doing it now, that way, I save myself having to do that every single time. So it saves a little bit of time. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We will start off our first march, and then obviously we will speed it up, and we will come to the results at the end. So attack number 1, select march number 4. As you can see, 340,000, Dragon, Dendron, Brutus, we're good. We click march, we go heroes, appoint heroes, we switch out to Maddox. We come here and we switch out our Crown of Command to our Dragon Blade, replace, click back, and always click back instead of just close, because once in a while the game will spaz and you think that you've got it and you actually don't. And there we go, that's our first march. Okay, I'm going to speed up the video now, and I will see you guys at the end. Here we go, and this is the final march, and then we can go and have a look at the points, see what we got, put them into the Excel spreadsheet, and take it from there. Right, so 10 marches done. We are going to put a star at the 5th march like we normally do. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll put a star up. We don't need to put a star, we're not comparing, are we? I'm so used to us comparing with our golem marches. Alright, so the first march we managed to get 11.75 million. Okay, not bad at all. Next one is 11.06, 11.39, which is actually a huge difference between them. 11.37. So far it seems like the high was 11.7 and the low was 11.0. Okay. 11.29. 10. Ouch. 10.76. Our low here was 10.76. 10.4 is our new low. 10.7. Okay, this is getting sad now that there's so many lows in a row. 11.01. 11.47. So I'm looking forward to actually putting this in the spreadsheet and having a look at what the range actually was as well. Alright, so let's put these into the Excel spreadsheet and I shall be back in a moment. Alright, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with the Excel spreadsheet, and I've put in the 10 attacks, and we've managed to get a total damage of 111,390,002 with an average damage of 11.139 million. What's quite interesting here is the range that we actually achieved, from 10.45 million to 11.75 million. So the difference between my lowest result and my highest result was over 1.3 million damage. That is a huge difference, absolutely huge. What's interesting is that we got 1, 2, 3 in a row of the lower results. 10.7 million, 10.4 million, 10.7 million again. We only got one of the really high results, and then we got 1, 2, 3 of the sort of slightly above average sort of thing. That's the 11.3, 11.3, 11.4 million. So that's the downside with having the crit and the Brutus as your march, because you got to remember that you're relying on the Brutus as well as the crit to succeed to get your best points. Now, is 11.7 my best points that I could get? Probably not. Is 10.4 million my worst results I can get? Probably not. So it's just an average. It just gives you what it is, and we managed to get an average of 11.1 million total. Right, so now what we're going to do is let's go and have a look here quickly and just see how we fared versus the rest of my kingdom. We managed to take rank 6 so far. This will change, there is no two ways about it. Majority of our bigs I see have not even been on yet to do their testing. But we broke 100 million damage, guys, so I'm quite happy with that. It's the highest we've ever achieved at the Golem March. I'm extremely happy with that. And yeah, I don't think I'll be in the top 10. I would probably be somewhere between 11 and 15, I'm estimating. Only time will tell. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is the Golem March, utilizing the maximum my particular army can actually put out. That's going to be it for today's video, guys, and if you like this video, please hit the like button down below. If you got any comments, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, if you enjoy my content and you want to see more videos like this, please consider hitting the subscribe and the bell notification icon so that you can know whenever I upload a video on Golem Marches or news or anything that just happens to be happening in and around the game of King of Babylon. Until the next video, guys, be good, be well, and be safe. Bye.